Hey guys, how's it going? Potter's Gaming here. In this video I talk about the latest news that's come from Gamescom, which Frontier have released about Elite Dangerous. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please drop a like and give me a subscribe. That would be so cool. And yeah, let's get into this. Hope you enjoy. Single-seat ship launch fighters based on the CQC fighter designs. The idea is that players will be able to launch one of these fighters and pilot it remotely, issuing commands back to the mothership. You could tell the mothership to stay put, for instance to keep it out of harm's way, or tell it to follow the fighter and going all guns blazing. You can hot swap between the two ships too, opening up some particular devious attack patterns. There are 3 fighters available: the F-63 Condor Federal Fighter and the Ju-97 Imperial Fighter. They are identical to their CQC counterparts. More exciting is the Tapen Fighter, which is new to the game. The most tank-like of the 3 ships, the Tapen trades speed and maneuverability for hull strength and shields, making it a particularly good option for heavy combat. Plus, it has a neat swing wing design that makes it look far more intimidating than the other fighters. In order to use fighters, larger ships have to be outfitted with a specialised hangar module. Each module can hold up to 2 bays, inside which you can pick a particular fighter or loadout, with a variety of defensive and offensive weapons available for each fighter. What's particularly cool is that fighters are essentially disposable. If one gets destroyed in the field, the hangar bay is able to 3D print a new one. Only when the resources required to do so are depleted do you have to head back to a trading post to restock. Pricing for fighters is said to be similar to the SRVs, Surface Recon Vehicles, meaning they'll be relatively cheap to buy as well as easy to use. That makes them a good option for ships that might not normally be kitted out for a heavy combat, such as passenger ships, giving them a greater chance of survival in sketchy systems. To balance things out, Frontier says the fighters are designed to light glass cannons, meaning they're fragile and easy to take out if targeted directly. If everyone goes out and fits fighters, it's not a bad thing, explained Frontier. Fighters are very dangerous, but someone that determined to take on the fighter rather than claim the prize on the main ship is probably going to take the fighter out. Think of them more as ammunition than ships. It's a balancing act, because if they can't take on the big ships, then why would you use them? So, they have to do that. If you don't fancy piloting the fighter yourself or lacking in combat skills, there is another option. At starports across human space will be crew lounges, where you'll be able to hire up 3 pilots. Only one will be on your ship at one time, but hiring more gives you the option of bringing different pilots out for different missions. Each pilot will have an avatar and backstory, and most importantly, a combat rank that goes all the way up to elite. The higher the combat rank, the more you have to pay. Pilots earn XP as they fly, meaning that you can, in theory, recruit a rookie pilot and train him or her up to elite status, saving money on hiring a pro pilot outright. Because pilots also fly the fighters remotely, even if the fighter is destroyed, they remain intact, although if the mothership tops it, so does your pilot, and permanently too. You can also walk with the pilot and have him or her take control of the mothership, and you can issue commands. Welcome to Airs Airlines. You might notice another new addition at starports in the 2.2 update. Passenger lounges, at long last. Elite is letting you live the dream of running an interstellar ferry service. That's everyone's dream, right? Once you've loaded up your ship with the cabin modules, ranging in quality from Ryanair-like thrift to 5-star luxury, you can pick up passengers and start making some money. There are 2 different types of passengers in Elite, Bulk and VIP. Bulk passengers are the most straightforward and largely just need to be ferried from A to B with the minimum of fuss. If you're in a war-torn region, you might pick up a group of refugees eager to escape, or mercenaries eager to make a quick buck. Other times, you might just pick up tourists looking to explore a nearby planet. VIPs are more demanding. They may be on the receiving end of a bounty, making your ship a target if you choose to carry them, or they may be thrill seekers eager to explore a nearby conflict zone in exchange for more cash. Notably, VIPs will require the highest quality cabins, and those can only be fitted to specific passenger ships. The Orca and the all-new Beluga luxury liner. This makes a change from most Elite Dangerous ships, when you can outfit them any way you like. Keeping passengers happy is a big part of running a transport service. If they become disgruntled, they may decide to leave at the next stop, regardless of whether that's their destination or not. Or, if they're really unhappy, they may decide to bail out of your ship during flight in an escape pod. If that happens, not only do you lose the fare, but you also have to then restock the escape pods before you're able to take more passengers. Unfortunately, Frontier didn't explain what exactly you have to do to make a passenger disgruntled, but the idea of running a transport service is hugely appealing, particularly if there's a decent amount of money to be made. If there's enough detail in the simulation, it's basically a whole other game in its own right, and given just how big Elite Dangerous is already, that's impressive stuff. In addition, there are new persistent fixed locations called tourist spots. These may be places of beauty, or they have a historical reason for being of interest. Frontier have asked the community to suggest places that they like and create descriptions that pop up when other players visit. Hundreds have already been sent in, and those that make it into the game will feature the commander name of the person that sent it in, which is a nice touch. And this is some other information. Other additions to Elite Dangerous version 2.2 include updated visuals, with some of the CQC agriculture being brought over to the main game to create new structures. They are themed around certain traits of the system, so you may find civilian ones or scientific ones, with ambient traffic floating around. Inner docks and ports have had an overhaul too, ranging from vast industrial complexes through to stark white tourist resorts with holographic lakes and vegetation. Interface screens have also been neatly improved. You can now use ship transfers. So if you leave a ship in another system, you no longer have to fly all the way to get it, and instead can pay a fee based on size and distance in order to have it directly delivered to you. Plus, module storage is finally being introduced, and those too can be transferred around space. You can even do things like strip modules from a ship in bulk. At Starport is a new shady contact that will allow you to pay off fines and claim bounties for any jurisdiction in the game. This means you don't have to go all the way back to the system where the fine or the bounty was issued in order to settle it. Hyperspace jumps now include an indicator highlighting the security and conflict status of the system, meaning you'll now avoid such areas and hopefully avoid a few of those fines and bounties in the first place. This is my favourite thing. Other tweaks include an improved surface map, filters for the route planner that allow you to only view stars of a certain type or of a certain security rating, and a new planet geometry generated using first principles. Plus, there is more mysterious sites. Frontier said it's not only going to detail where these sites are, but are promising that they can be found using in-game mechanics and reveal more of the lore surrounding the game. Frontier also dropped a teaser video showing what looked like some alien technology buried in a pile of rock. I'm no expert on the deep lore of Elite, but Frontier says that it's a small step in a long trajectory of events that players have been speculating about for a long time. The teaser video will be unveiled on Sunday, August 1st, tomorrow. So guys, that's all for this video. That's all the latest stuff that Elite Dangerous have showcased at Gamescom this year. There also is speculation that these alien might be little insects. We don't know yet until we find out tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this video guys. If you did, please smash that like button and give me a subscribe. That would be awesome. Until next time, peace.